is officially done, although we do have some chocolate left over, which we might have, who knows. Chocolate here is just not, it's not the same as England, like, I don't know. We are back on the road. We stayed in a lovely little campsite last night, another big four. So we are slowly heading up to Port Macquarie, which is going to be really nice. We stayed there last year and saw the koalas. Yeah, it's probably one of my favourite places there is. But on the way up there, we are staying over in another campsite. So we are like really slowing it down now, because I think the past, how long have we had the camper? We had the camper van for nearly 2 weeks, and it has been a lot of driving here, there and everywhere, which is what we didn't really want to happen. We did camper van last year for 3 weeks, and that was more like on the go, long drives, getting to places, kind of seeing everything. But yeah, this time we have 10 weeks, so we are really slowing it down now. And yeah, we're going to go and do a few little viewpoints along the way, so it might be a bit more of a chilled day today, which is well needed after our Easter weekend. It was very busy. We've just been to Seal Rock. We have now actually come to Blueys Beach. Yeah, we are just driving through, I guess, Blueys town. Is it Blueys town? Are we in? Yeah, you got Blue. Yeah, we're in the town of Bluey, and we're just driving over to Blueys Beach. Yeah, I have literally just got to Blueys Beach. We just made some lunch, and now we're gonna go and sunbathe for a little bit. We're at Blueys Beach. It's that time again. We have just come to Koalas to get some food for the week. Right, washing time is elapsed. Okay, we have finished sunbathing, and we've been to Koalas, and no, we did Woolworths, and did a quick food shop. I also ran into Kmart just to see if they had this tracksuit that I am eyeing up, and now we have checked into our next campsite. So we are staying in Big Four Twin Dolphin Park. Yeah, really excited to be here. We love a Big Four, as you know. So I've just gone and put some laundry on. Alex is doing a barbecue, so we're gonna have a barbecue dinner again. Hot dogs are done, and now the burgers are done. Okay, I've just collected the washing and hung it all up. I've had to make use of like a tree and a pole, because the laundry is like really far away from us, and I don't want to leave our clothes over there. So yeah, it's just by the camper van. Alex really wants a pudding, so we are going to make some popcorn in the camper van. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. We'll try. The popcorn is ready. Good morning. It is now Wednesday the 8th of April. It is 9:30 in the morning, and it is already 25 degrees. It is really, really hot today, but we are going to start driving to Port Macquarie. Okay, we have just got to Port Macquarie. We are now going to go and do the rainforest walk. I'm really, really hoping we see some koalas. Look at that giant ant. There's not really anything here. We've seen a few ants and a few butterflies, but yeah, there's no fruit bats or flying foxes or anything really, not even koalas. I don't know, nothing really here. Okay, so we did actually pay $18 to get in, so I think it's about £9.55 for both of us, which isn't a lot, but we just haven't really seen anything here to kind of make it worth it. I don't know. Yeah, there's not really too much here. It's a nice walk. It is a really hot day, so being in the shade is quite nice for a little break, but I think we're just going to go to the cafe. So we did actually see a turkey, but it was in the cafe, so it's not out here right now. We've just been talking to a lovely man called Paul. He was helping us try and spot, what was it? Like a lizard?
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was called.
It's like a smooth, it's black, but it's
like
that
shiny.
shade of blue. Shiny blue, it was so shiny it was like
Yeah.
blue.
So we were just looking at that, and then we also saw a bush turkey, but now we are looking for the owls. I think it's just the time of the day, and it's really, really hot right now, so I think that's why we're not really seeing very much. But we're going to head to the cafe and also go and make some lunch in the campervan, and then I think we're going to head to the beach. We are now on Shelley Beach. We're going to do a bit of the coastal walk over to Blueys Beach, but it's so pretty. We have walked through Shelley Beach. We are now walking over part of the coastal walk to Blueys Beach, where apparently there's like a really good photo spot. I'm gonna walk back to Shelley Beach where it's not busy and go and do a bit of sunbathing. We have just set up. We're gonna put some sun cream on and then get sunbathing. We have just checked into our campsite, made some dinner, we had another barbecue, just leftover burgers, but now we are going to walk into town and hopefully go and get some souvenirs. We are going to the Blue Cow Gelato. What did you get?
Got a pistachio.
Good morning, it is now Thursday. We are just leaving the campsite now, but we are still in Port Macquarie. We are going to go and see the koalas today, and then later on we are seeing my auntie Carol, which will be lovely. We just got to Port Macquarie's koala sanctuary, and we came here last year and it was like one of our favourite places, so of course we had to come back again. This is Nero, the koala. Look how cute! So it literally tells you like all of their stories and how they've rescued them. A lot of them were actually here from the fires that destroyed a lot of Australia.
And about there somewhere.
This is the vats.
We like to think that when visitors leave Bar, they've learned something at least. And this is only one part of the conversation, and everybody can.
We have come to BCF as Alex is gonna get some fishing stuff and we need some stuff for the camping. Honestly, this place is massive. Like, I don't even know where you start. Okay, we have just had some lunch. I quickly ran into one of the supermarkets to grab my auntie some flowers and now we're gonna go and see her. We have just seen my great auntie Carol. It was so lovely seeing her. I've literally not seen her for like donkey's years. But yeah, we had a bit of a catch up. Saw her for like, I think it was nearly 3 hours actually. But yeah, it was really, really nice. Now we are heading to our next campsite, but first we are stopping in Bunnings because I've managed to do a click and collect on the bluey gnome that my niece really, really wants. So Pippa, if you are watching this, you will definitely have a Tony gnome coming home with me, ready for your garden. So yeah, fingers crossed they actually do have it. Pippa, look what Auntie Coco got. Tony! I got the very last one and they actually put it aside for me. So yeah, all 3 of the ones that you wanted are going to come home with me somehow in the suitcase. Do you know what I've got?
Yay!
Tony!
Thank you.
Yeah, we have just had some dinner. We actually had a picky lunch. So we are now at our campsite, but we are just going for a little walk to the beach. Obviously, it's very, very dark. Okay, you cannot see, but we are at the beach. This is literally the walk through to the beach. Really worried there's gonna be a snake. There's loads of crabs. Not a great idea. We are back at another Big Four and they actually have like a whole games room, which is pretty cool. We've got pool, ping pong, they've got a slide over there, lots of different things.
Morning, we just woke up in Nambucca Heads. Chloe's just sorting out the drinks for the road. Say hi. We just packed up everything. It's all tidy now. There's a bin chicken.
It is Friday morning. We have just stayed in Nambucca Heads, but we are heading to one of the viewpoints and then we're going to head to the beach. We have just pulled up at South Valla Beach. We're all sun creamed up and we're going to go and spend some time sunbathing. We're trying to get to the other side, up here. Campsite, which is just near Yamba. We have just gone for a quick food shop just to get some essentials because we're not near a Coles or anything, so we had to do IGA, which is obviously more expensive. So we just needed some dinner for tonight and that's about it. We're now just chilling. I'm gonna go for a shower because I'm absolutely covered in sand. Alex is out here putting all his fishing stuff together ready for the morning. Yeah, it's just gonna be a bit more of a chilled day. Morning, it is now Saturday. We are just leaving Yamba. It was more of like a stop off to get to Byron Bay. Last night we spent a lot of time organising the next couple of days. We've booked right up until next Thursday with some really exciting stuff planned. So yeah, it should all be good. We are still in Yamba, but we have just stopped because we have seen a beach called Shark Bay. We have just quickly come into McDonald's because they have really good Wi-Fi in here, so I've been able to finally upload the Canberra videos. That's scheduled for 4 o'clock, so 7 AM at home I think it is. And we just got an iced coffee and hash brown. Right, we are at our next campsite. We are actually staying in a Ingenia hotel holiday. Ingenia holiday. We've not stayed here before, but we are now heading to the beach. The lagoon is actually like all red. We are all set up to do some sunbathing right by the sea. We seem to have lots of bin chickens near us. We are now doing the Byron Bay lighthouse walk. We've literally just started it, so yeah, we're hiking up to the top. Found the lighthouse. But we are still walking. Okay, so we have just been to the most easterly point of Australia, and now we can see the lighthouse. It's just up there. We're so close, but still so many steps. We made it to the lighthouse. We are now walking back down to Byron Bay. Look at the sunset.
That's cool.
So pretty. We are now walking into Byron Town Village. Gonna go grab some dinner and then hopefully have a bit of a walk around, see what's going on really. Saturday night. The red belly snakes are around somewhere.
Yeah. Watch out for them.
We have gone for a Betty's Burgers tonight. Morning, it is now Sunday. We are actually heading into Byron Town. We're up really early. I think it's only about 8:30, which is really nice. But we are heading into Byron Town because we need to go and do a food shop and we want to get some coffee, and then we're heading to Tweed's Heads, which will be nice. It's a nice sunny day as well. We have just realised that the In-Betweeners film was filmed in Byron Bay, so we are now at where they filmed the hostel like scene. Here we are. There it is. So we just got a coffee, an iced coffee, in a place called Butter Boy. Look how good these look. So good. So I got oat milk with caramel and you got the cookie.
Yeah, it's well nice.
Okay, we were just driving past and we've seen another place called Mullumbimby. It just looks really cute. Look at this. Look how cute. So this is the gateway to Mullumbimby. The biggest little town in Australia. There it is. Right, back in the van. We still have about an hour and a half-ish to kill before we can get to our next campsite. But there is a lot of shops around here. We need to go to Coles anyway and do a bit of a food shop. We're going to run into Kmart and we also need a BCF. One thing we find really confusing about Australia is like all of your Coles, your Woolworths, Kmarts, they're all in shopping centres. It's so weird. We are food shopping. Lots of sausages again. I think we're going to have some barbecues and some fruit. We are back in the camping section in Kmart because we are staying in a lot of unpowered sites. So we need some more lights. But how cute are they? Right, we are back in BCF as Alex is going to get a beach rod so we can start sunbathing and fishing at the same time. But I'm not going to lie, it's very overwhelming in here. Like there's a lot going on. Like, where do you even start? We have just checked into our next campsite. We're staying in Ingenia, and they very kindly gave us a Kit Kat bar for staying here. So cute. We are now at Kings Cliff Beach. We've just made our little setup. It looks the same as normal, to be honest, apart from we are going to be here a bit longer. So we have got some Cokes. Alex has also bought a beach fishing rod. So it's a lot longer. But we, are going to sunbathe, fish. Go. He's caught another one. So these ones are actually too small for us to take anyway. Alex is prepping his rod for some fishing. And then we are heading to the beach. Monday, we have now just got to the beach. It's super sunny. There are actually a few clouds in the sky, which is nice, gives us a bit of a break. But yeah, it's only about 8:30, 9 in the morning. Alex is just getting his fishing stuff ready because he's going to be doing some fishing for an hour or two. I'm going to be editing the previous YouTube video. And I'm also going to be doing some travel business work. So I actually had quite a lot of messages since starting to upload on YouTube a bit more, asking what it is that I do. So I have my own online business. I work in the travel industry. I can fully work remotely. So that means whilst I'm traveling Australia, I'm also getting paid. It is just incredible. It's opened up so many incredible opportunities for me. I now work with different brands. But if you are interested in finding out some more, then I'll put my Instagram below in the description, and yeah, feel free to reach out to me. It'll be lovely to help you earn and save in the travel industry as well. I better actually get on with some business work. This morning I've got to catch up with some of the team as I had lots of messages when I was asleep, and then I also need to do some travel bookings, and I also need to make some content. So I'm going to be cracking on with that in the sunshine whilst Alex fishes. We finished sunbathing. We are now on our way to Point Danger. So you've got south this side and west this side. Yum. Alex is getting a carrot cake. We were naughty and we did pick up a little bit of cake. So I got a marble cake.
I got a blueberry cheesecake.
Right, we are now coming up to the border where the time zone changes. So one half is New South Wales and the other is Queensland. Weird is this. So you've got New South Wales on this side and then you've got Queensland on that side. Right, so right now we are in New South Wales, but as soon as you cross this line, here is the borderline, we are now in Queensland. How strange. So over there you've got the New South Wales sign. We have literally just got to our next campsite. We actually stayed here last year. We have just walked down to the beach. We've just set up, ready, like always. Looks the same. Oh, there's a helicopter. We've actually changed directions, so we are facing the sun directly. But Alex has just gone fishing the other side of these rocks. We were sunbathing, like literally here, like quite far out. And the sea was nowhere near us, but I laid down. Alex was doing his rods, and all the sea literally just came right up to our stuff, so we had to like jump up and run further away. So we've reset it all up, but oh, hello doggy. Hello. Yeah, our towels are absolutely soaked, so I think we'll be going back now. The Wi-Fi, the campsite doesn't have any Wi-Fi, so we've resorted to McDonald's to get this video up. Okay, I have managed to get the video up, so I'm going to end this one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one because we are off to SeaWorld and the Warner Brothers studio. So see you on the next one.